Hello everybody, Marcos Villegas for the Boxing Channel, standing here with Amir Khan, who takes on Carlos Molina December 15th here at the LA Sports Arena. And Amir, I know it's been a rough past few months with the losses to Danny Garcia and just overall with what happened with Lamont Peterson. How have you been handling everything that has happened so far in this year?
I mean, I've handled it all okay. I've had a great team around me. I've had a great family around me who've been very supportive. I mean, I made a mistake, but I'll come back from it stronger. I got caught with a shot I should never have got caught with against the Garcia fight. Everything was going to plan. I think another 2 more rounds, I think we would have had him out. But I think I started to go there and try knocking him out and maybe making mistakes, and that's when he caught me with a shot. I mean, I don't think Danny Garcia knew where that shot was going either when he threw that big punch. But look, it's boxing for you. One punch changes a fight, and now I know I have to be more smarter, more careful, and use my brain more instead of using my heart.
Speaking on that loss to Danny Garcia, did you take that loss a bit differently than your losses to Prescott and Lamont Peterson? Was it a harder loss for you, or was it the same?
I mean, it was a hard loss because, losing my titles as well, and, being touching distance away from the super fights. And on top of that, a fight that I should really have won, but I made a mistake, and, I blame myself for it. I don't blame anyone but myself for it. I just have to improve on a few departments, and I need to be more focused and need to change a few things in the camp, and that's why I changed my trainer, and I've changed a lot of things since the last fight. So hopefully it's all for the best and we'll come back stronger.
Speaking about that change, you of course switched from Freddie Roach to Virgil Hunter. Why make that change, and why'd you make it at that certain junction? And with the mistakes that you notice yourself doing, why not come to the realization of that before?
I think it's just that whenever you're winning fights, you never look at the bad things, you always look at the good things, you never look at the bad points. But when you lose a fight, that's when you start looking and you assess everything and think what went wrong, where do we make mistakes, what do we need to improve on. And that's the reason I sat down with my team and said I want to change this, I want to change that. Whereas if I'd beaten Garcia, maybe I would not have. So things happen for a reason, maybe it's a blessing in disguise, you never know. It's only happened for the best. And it's only going to bring the best out of Amir Khan. I'm only going to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to see what mistakes I make and improve them.
Was it something that you were contemplating before, or was it because definitively what happened in the Garcia fight?
It was something I was thinking of before, but I just never made a jump because I thought, everything's fine. But as soon as I lost the Garcia fight, that's when I was 100% sure I needed to move on. Now,
why go ahead and take on Virgil Hunter as a trainer? Why ultimately did you choose him?
I like the way he trained me, the way he explained things to me and made me understand everything. It's not all about having someone on the pads who catches your shots good. It's about someone who catches them and explains everything to you and tells you this is right, this is why you're doing this, and makes you understand why you're throwing those combinations. That's what I like about Virgil, and also I see how Virgil brought on Andre Ward, taking him to a different level. I think he can do the same with me. I have the skill, I have the power and everything, so definitely I think I can go to the next level.
I know you mentioned being more of a smarter fighter, more of a thinking man's fighter with defense emphasized. But I know you as a very offensive fighter. You come forward, you fight. That's why you've gotten so many fans. Is it conceivable that your style will become a little bit more reserved?
Well, it's still going to be exciting, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be more smarter, doing things very, thinking about things before I make the moves. Instead of just jumping in there, rushing in there, I'm going to be taking my time. I'll be seeing things better and doing things differently. You will see a different Amir Khan going into the fight, and a kind of different style as well. But yeah, working with Virgil, I think he's only going to bring the best out of me.
Is that something that kind of worries you or kind of takes you out of your comfort zone, saying those things and maybe taking on a different style?
No, I love it. I've been doing this since I've been up the world-class stage since the age of 17, 18, so I've adapted my style for every fight, and for this fight especially, we have adapted everything. We've changed the whole boxing style, so I'm excited more than anything. I'm not nervous. I'm excited to get in there and put it to show and show the world how it's going to work for me.
And finally, what's been the hardest transition so far, just overall, living there and a new trainer? What's been most difficult about doing everything?
I mean, I think it's just a new technique work that we've been working on is very tough. Also the footwork and understanding that my foot balance was really, really bad, and working on that, and also sparring with guys and just slowing things down more, because I'm so fast-paced. Slowing things down and taking my time and throwing shots at the right time and being very patient. I don't think I've been very patient since in my whole career. I think everything's been so quick for me. So Virgil's making me think more, and it was hard at first to slow myself down, but now it's coming and it's coming right.
Well, they do say patience is a virtue. We're looking for the new Amir Khan come December 15th at the LA Sports Arena as he takes on Carlos Molina here in Los Angeles. I'm Marcos Villegas for the Boxing Channel.